writing الكتابه. How many remote controls do you have at home? كم عدد الأجهزة التحكم موجودة لديك في المنزل؟ What kind of device are they used for? ما نوع الأجهزة التي يتم استخدامها؟ إجابة السؤال واحد. I have so many remote controls. لدي الكثير منها. I use this remote for TV and for air conditioner. يعني أستخدمه للتلفاز وللتكييف. Number 2, read the article and identify the different stages that remote controls went through. The Daily Reading Journal, Weekly Edition. We tend to think of remote controls as a new device. However, what we now take for granted at home or at work has been developed over a very long time. One of the earliest examples of remote control was developed in 1898 by Nikola Tesla, who demonstrated a radio-controlled boat to the public during an electrical exhibition at Madison Square Garden. In 1903, Leonardo Torres Cuvado presented the Telekino at the Paris Academy of Science. It consisted of a robot that executed commands transmitted by electromagnetic waves and was a pioneer in the field of remote control. The first remote-controlled model aeroplane flew in 1932, and by the late 1930s, several radio manufacturers offered remote controls for some of their more exclusive models. The first television remote control was developed in 1950. It was called a lazy bones and was connected to the television set by a wire, a wireless, and then an ultrasound remote control were developed in the mid 50s, but neither was reliable. More sophisticated television remote controls were introduced in the late 70s, but they had a limited number of functions, sometimes as few as three: next channel, previous channel, and volume off. Remote controls with a wider range of functions were finally launched in 80s and became an immediate success. For the first time, viewers no longer watched programs just because they did not want to get up to change the channel. They could also channel surf during commercials or turn the sound off. By the early 2000s, the number of remote controls increased along with the number of electronic devices. Consumers needed a remote for each device. This led to the development of universal remote controls that can be used with different devices. Imagine controlling everything around you with the touch of a button on one single remote control. Is it wonderful or scary? Number 3. Did you find any new information in the article? What did you learn? Yes, I found a new information in the article. I learned about the different stages that remote control went through. نعم، تعلمت معلومات جديدة في النص، وتعلمت عن الفترات التي مر فيها الجهاز التحكم. Number 4. Read the article again and decide what the focus topic of each paragraph is. Work in pairs and compare your answers, then report in class. Paragraph 1. Introduce article theme remote control. Paragraph 2. Early examples of remote controls. Paragraph 3. Early television remote controls, the first television remote control. Paragraph 4. More sophisticated remote control 70s onward. Paragraph 5. Development in the 2000s universal remote control. When you write a description of an event, research, collect all the information you need. Make clear, organized notes that can be read at a glance. Organize your information in paragraphs, bullet points, charts, etc. Use past tense and passive forms to relate history. Include your own and or others' views on the event.